Hey everyone, it's Alanda. Welcome back. Today I'm going live and I'm basically celebrating my 2 years on a GLP-1 tirzepatide journey. So officially today is February 7th, 2026. And just 2 years ago, I started my journey. So I'm in awe that this has even happened. Yeah, so I'm here to celebrate. Now, I'll be honest, I did not do my January live, so it has been a minute since I have been on StreamYard. So I don't know what I am doing. I know that sounds horrible. I see people on here. I just don't know what I'm doing. So anyone who's new, my name's Alanda. The last 12 months of 2025 have been instrumental in transforming my life. Back in 2024, I started a GLP-1. I was on name brand tirzepatide. And in October of 2024, I ended up switching to compound. It was just costing me way too much. I have too many kids. It was a lot. It was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. Oh, there's my chat. Hello. So, okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try to get these on here. Y'all know it's gonna take me a minute. All right. So, hey, hello, hello. I'll be seeing you soon. Me and Mariella we're doing a interview. I think next week. So, hey. Oh, hey, Shawnee. Oh, Journey with Pam. Hey, I am not, but I know we favor. I've heard it. I've heard it. I have heard it. Like, y'all favor. Yeah, no, we just favor. All right. So everyone's saying, hey, I'm going to keep clicking and just keep talking. So back in October, I switched. Actually, I'm not even going to say I switched. I just started playing. I just started playing with both name brand and compound. In my first year, I did lose 70 pounds. Yeah, very proud of that. Being honest, I know what the hell I was doing. I was just taking a shot and letting it work, just letting it work. And that all changed around this time last year. So let me give my quick little plug. Anyone thinking of starting a GLP-1, may I suggest Mochi Health? They are a telehealth provider and they're also sponsoring today's live. They do offer both name brand and compound GLP-1s. You hop online, take an online quiz, meet with the doctor, you and the doctor talk, and then your medication comes directly to your home. So easy, simple. Matter of fact, I was on the app today because it's telling me I'm due for another refill on the 17th, but I went on and did it early since I was on the app. So my doctor will go ahead and okay it, and in about 5 days, it'll be at my house. Yeah, he doesn't work on Sundays. I already know that. He was very upfront in telling me that. But like I said, my first year, I lost 70 pounds. Thank you. I'm enjoying my transformation until this morning. But I'm enjoying my transformation. um, but yeah, the last year, all of 2025 has been a no. I did meet Delilah, and I'm probably gonna see her again because I have an upcoming trip in Dallas. She don't know that yet, but I'll probably see her again. Um, But yeah, my last year, so all of last year, I only lost 6 pounds, and that was devastating. I did not foresee that. I thought everything was going to keep moving, but my body basically said, "Girl, we got other things in mind. You cute, keep giving yourself the shot, but we got other stuff to do." And so my body last year went into body recomposition. Y'all, I didn't even know what the hell that was. Somebody suggested, like, hey, are you going through body recomposition? I was like, I don't know. In case y'all forgot, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was taking a shot, and the shot was working. But then I soon learned that I was going to have to put some effort in order to truly see the benefits of it being a tool. You know, in my mind, I thought it was the magic drug. but really it's a tool. And so with that, I had to work with it. And so when I finally got that together, that's when life just started changing. Yeah, just life was changing. It was changing. It was doing its own thing. So I'm gonna get into these because they're starting to move real fast. I'm starting to panic. Can y'all hear me okay? I didn't even go through that. I'm a, cause see, I'm asking that question, but it's gonna come down. Did it make me sick? No. Well, let's just say I had most of every side effect that I can think of. I went through the moment of being nauseous. My first 2 days on the shot, kid you not, my very first 2 days on the shot, all I had was sulfur burps. So, and I'm a school teacher. So I'm talking, 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 and it was like burp, and it smelled horrible. And I was like, oh Lord, oh Lord. Um, so my first couple of days, that's what I dealt with, sulfur burps. And now I know I had a lot of greasy food in my diet. Yeah, so it was basically all that coming back up. I did get nauseous a couple of times, so I had medication on hand to help me with that, but it was easy. And I hate saying it like that, I do. But remember, I was on Saxenda before, okay? So back in 2016, 2018, I was on Saxenda. You give yourself the injection every single day. After a week, you would then titrate up every single day, then another one, titrate up. Those days where I titrated up, I could not go to work. That had me sick. Like I wanted to throw up, my head was pounding. I kid you not. Every time I titrated up, I was crawling on the floor at home, crawling on the floor, trying not to throw up. I lived in the bathroom. It was hard, but I stayed on it for 2 years. Once I maxed up to the top dose, I was fine. Like there was no more titrating. I just had to keep doing the shot every single day. So compared to that and this journey, this was a cakewalk. And a lot of stuff I learned. Like, yeah, I had constipation. That was that video I did because I hadn't gone in the bathroom for 4 days. But I wasn't drinking any water. Nothing could move down the slide if there was no water for it to help move it. So I learned along the way. But honestly, I would start this journey all over again and then some. Yeah, I would definitely do it. Now, yeah, I lost the chat. Okay. I'm gonna start compounding 2 weeks from. Good deal. I wish you the best. If I could give out this medication for free, y'all, I would. I would be like, you get some Zepatide, you get some Zepatide. I would do it because it truly has transformed my life. And I'm not gonna get emotional. I promised my son I would not get emotional. Yeah. By the way, I'm just going to tell you a quick little story just because I love my child. I'm going to just embarrass him real quick. So, my 24-year-old lives in South Carolina. I don't think he's watching this live. Who knows? But he called me earlier today and he said, Mom, I went out with some friends last night. This is not GLP-1 related, but it's life related. I went home with some friends last night and now I have to leave to go study with a study group. And I only have 1 gallon of gas in my car. What should I do? I was like, do you have AAA? He was like, I do. It takes almost a half a mile to get out his neighborhood. So he went on and called AAA and they brought him some gas and he was able to get gas. Yeah. I say all that because being on a GLP-1 has allowed my life to extend where little emergencies like that can occur and I'm around to help and aid in my children's upbringing. So a blessing for me. Like my baby needed to know what to do next. Baby, you call AAA. You call AAA. And so he did. And he was able to get to his study group and yeah. So it's taking the medicine, allowing me to extend my life. Now, I kid y'all not, there's some other benefits. There are some other benefits. I have them listed down over here on my cheat sheet. So ignore me if I keep looking over here. I will say my year number 2, 2025 allowed my body to reset. That's what I'll say. My first year, I spent a lot of time just letting the medication work. And then I was like, okay, tap in, I'm gonna help. But in 2025, when my body said, look, girl, we tired, I really did have to show up for myself. I had to show up for myself. And that is something I have not done in ages. And I did just post a video about that. There were some 5 non-scale victories that I kind of reflected on as I look at my journey and where I've come and where I'm going. Oh, I saw that. I'm down from 2. Oh, in maintenance. Nice, girl. I know I have some fun stuff and I don't know where it is. But yes, good job. That's where I'm hoping to get. I want to get to the 150s. I'm in the 180s, but I'm going to get to that 150s. I'm going to get there. Good job, girl. Good job. ADHD is real, y'all. So as I was saying, 2025 allowed me to reset. And with that 70-pound weight loss that I had that first year, I realized that I couldn't use certain excuses anymore. Like my knees were hurting, my back hurts, because when I lost the medication, a lot of that, or when I got on the medication, a lot of the weight loss came off and it eased my joints. My joints didn't have pain like they were. My back wasn't hurting like it was. And to be honest, my girls, I love them. They a little big. Y'all know that. They a little big. And they were starting to dissipate. Now I don't want them to go bye-bye, but they can continue to shrink just a little bit more, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. But that would be one of the benefits, is that I am able to walk. I'm able to run a little bit. 5 minutes, that's about all I got. 5 minutes, and then I start feeling like I'm about to get dizzy and pass out. But my activity level has increased in so many different ways. And that is because of the GLP-1. Oh, you were gonna, hey, and I noticed earlier you had changed your name. So I'm curious to hear that story. You haven't, we should text. I would love to hear what's going on with the name change. But I will be telling you, we're not 100%. My son is now becoming a Formula 1 person. And apparently they are going to have a Formula 1 race in Dallas. So we're in the process of booking all that fun stuff. I keep saying Formula F-150, and apparently that's a truck. I don't know. I don't do vehicles. I just ride in them. So first and foremost, body started to say, girl, we got work to do. And that caused me to have to tap in. So last year you saw me doing some workouts and things like that because my joints had eased. I mean, that's what happens when you lose a lot of weight. Aww, Shadiversary. Thank you. Y'all, I've been tripping on how to say this. Oh, it's coming up on February 14th. That's next week. Yay! Second Shadiversary. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have to write that down in my little journal. But yes, answering that question, I had a lot of side effects, but I was able to maneuver through them all without too much problem. A lot of my side effects really probably could have been resolved had I just drank more water, period. Just increase my water. Yeah, increase my water. A lot of what I was dealing, the nausea, because I kid you not, and I've read and read and been told a lot of people get nauseous. One, because how the medicine's working on the body, but also when we don't eat and our stomach is empty, it can cause us to be nauseous. So eat and drink your water. Even when you feel like you can't eat, if you're drinking your water, that can help. This is not water, this is coffee. Really hot coffee. I'm working on it. Went through, let's to show you that you were strong enough. Yes, 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 yes. Honestly, I kid you not, Sandra. Yes, had it not been for last year, mentally, I would not be where I am today. Man, I love to say my little guardian angels are constantly on my side, opening doors and showing me little sneak peeks. And I think last year, them saying, Allanda, you got to step up and do this for you, not for them, but for you, was a little bit of a telltale sign of what life was going to give me. And like I said, I got a whole lot of other stuff going on. I'm not going to fill y'all in um, at this moment because it's still everything's work in progress. Um, but man, there have been some days. Matter of fact, Monday, this past Monday, I did not go to work. I did not go to work Monday. I took a mental health day. I slept. Then I got up and I ran some errands. I went to work on Tuesday. Y'all would have thought I was about to go work out because I told my students, I say, I'm here. I'm here. And it's so crazy because Tuesday was value day. So I pretend to be an auctioneer and I auction off values. Every student gets a fake $200 and I start talking like an auctioneer. So good afternoon. We are about to start the interpersonal studies auction. The first auction we're going to start off with is $10 Love Yourself auctioneer. So $10 Love Yourself. Who do I have? $10, $10, $20, $20, 30, 30, 40. Do I have 50? Anybody have 50? So I did that all day wearing what looked like I'm about to go work out. And when I was done, I came home, showered, and took a nap because I showed up for my students, but I couldn't have done it had I not taken that day off on Monday to show up for myself, to give myself that mental break. I needed it. So Sandra, you are so on point. Yes, I needed last year to put me first in order to manage all the stuff I'm dealing with right now. You're right. You are so right. Yay. Okay, so you hear me just fine. Good. Y'all have no idea what setup I got going on. I got backup on backups just in case stuff start lagging. And I'm hardwired to a device. Y'all, I'm all over the place today. So in addition to my body changing and saying, girl, tap in, my metabolism changed. So, and I didn't know that. I know a lot of us get on the TDEE website and find out how many calories we need to be decreasing, but we got to keep checking in on it. Like as we're losing weight, we need to keep going back and double checking. Thank you. I got a new shirt. This is my new top. It's my new top. Y'all about to see this new top a lot because I've already got it in my mind. I might wear it to rodeo. And I'm taking myself out to dinner in 2 weeks. I'm so excited about that one. It was something I planned last year, but I had to do a year-long reservation, and it's finally coming up. It's finally coming up. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wear this to my date night with myself. Okay, so got sick on Wegovy, but doing good. Okay. Oh, you're a teacher too. Yeah, we got to show up for the kids, but we can't show up for them unless we here for us. So yeah, we can't be up in the room sick or belching, and it's a whole ordeal. Definitely a whole ordeal. But we do need to make sure we check in with ourselves when it comes to that, the calories, because that's how my first stall happened. I was losing so much weight that I didn't redirect myself, and my body stopped working with the medication because it was scared. It was like, she ain't eating enough for what we got going on. So when I increased my calories that first time back in May, because I had even gone up in dose. I had even switched to name brand. Like everything everybody was saying to try, I had tried except for increase my calories. I had done all the other things. Once I increased my calories, the weight started to move. But then this girl decided, I'm gonna go work out, which caused my body to say, we need more calories again. but I didn't check in with the calculator to see exactly what I needed to do. So last year I lived and learned. My son, I was wondering about the Wegovy pill. Oh, they have the Wegovy pill at CVS now. That's nice. I have a cousin who's been waiting on it. I haven't talked to her. I need to talk to her. Yeah, because she can't do the shot. This is the same cousin who was like, I get all my shots in my butt. Can I just give it in my butt? And I was like, no, you cannot. Like, they tell you where you can give your shot. She ended up getting 2 or 3 boxes. I think she got 3 boxes sent to her house, and they are still sitting there because she refuses to take the shot. Yeah, and she won't let her husband do it either. Yeah, so I will definitely let her know. And I have heard it's out. It's not on my forefront. Girl, I hear you. I hear you. I feel like that with a lot of y'all, but I did watch your video today. I was in the midst of running around. I'm talking about Anissa, and I did catch your video. I can't even remember now. I think it was the drink. I can't even remember, but I watched it. Just know I watched it. I don't think I commented because I was driving, but I did watch it. And you even said the date. And you gave yourself your injection on the side of your finger. I watched, but I was driving. Oh, oh, not a problem. I'm happy there's a community for me to talk to because a long time I did not have nobody to talk to. I did not. But here we are, chit-chatting away. I think Oprah should give it away. I do. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. I want Oprah to be like, you get a shot, you get a shot, you get a shot. Yep, I do. Uh, oh no, don't quit. Don't quit. Yeah, don't quit. Yeah, just give your body a little bit of time. I'm not going to tell everybody's business, but I know another content creator who has not posted a video in a minute, and she is doing phenomenal after she went through a stall that became a plateau. Thank you. Hold on, I just lost it. There we go. Yes, 14 months has changed your life, girl. Yes, it is. It's changing lives in so many different ways. I just I'm very appreciative of the medication. I have no idea what next year is gonna look like, y'all. Next year, this video is gonna be on a Sunday, and I have no clue what it's gonna look like. Like, I don't know what my face is gonna look like. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We got a whole year to figure out a whole lot of stuff, and I'm ready. I am ready for it. Bring it. Bring it. Starting the skincare, I do too. I do too. You can't see it, but this morning I had really bad bags. I haven't had bags under my eyes in years. Like, I didn't even know what to do. I put ice cubes on them because I felt like that was what people do. I said I was going to look it up on YouTube this morning, but it was 5 o'clock in the morning. So I just put some ice cubes on. I did like that. But funny story, not funny, but it is funny. So I was in Dick's earlier running around with my child, and this guy was flirting. I had no idea he was flirting. And again, I woke up with bags under my eyes, so I wasn't really feeling myself, especially at 10:05 a.m., not feeling myself. And he was feeling me though. He was feeling me. And the lady thought I was the funniest little thing. She was like, you couldn't decide what to take of what he was saying. I said, I couldn't. Like, huh? It was a lot to take in, but he was flirting. He was doing his thing. He was cute. He was cute. He was cute. But yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm over here trying to find some shot put discus shoes for my son. I am not in flirt mode. And that's another benefit of the medication when people start to see you after you've been invisible for so long. Yeah, I had nothing for him. I was like, what? What are you saying, sir? Yeah, it was funny. And the lady, she was like, your face was so funny. I have no idea what my face was, but it didn't deter him, I tell you that. Eventually the salesman came up and helped me, and I was like, well, I gotta go. And then I got the shoes. The shoes. Thank you. I'm so excited. So excited. Go, Kevin Hart. Um, Moving on to 2025, other things that I've learned is that I have an issue with food. Food is my go-to best friend. Now it's y'all. Because like I said, I had friends. I had my friends. I love them. Hey, not forgetting anybody. I love y'all. But truth be told, we weren't sitting down talking about, girl, I don't like being fat. Help. And I had let myself go. Like, really, if I showed y'all some of the pictures, I try to put them in some of my little slides for like 1.2 seconds. But if I showed you some of my pictures, I embarrassed my own damn self. One of my biggest issues, which I'm doing good on, is that I was notorious for being ashy. I'll say it again. I was notorious for being ashy. And I was ashy for several reasons. Now, in class, I would tell people, I feel good in my skin. I am not going to be dictated by society saying that I need to put on lotion. I don't like lotion. That's what my mouth was saying, but my mind and body were, Allanda, you can't fold down to lotion your ankles. I would throw my leg up on the chair and be going sideways like I'm stretching to get lotion because of the size of my belly. And so after a while, I said, forget it, I ain't putting on lotion. So I was ashy 99% of the time. Ashy. I mean, like Crocodile Dundee, scaling, ashy. Ashy, ashy, ashy. If I had some kids in the house right now, well, my son's hiding. But I was ashy. Kid you not. And that is because I just couldn't reach down to do it. And so now that I've lost the weight, I am putting self-care, including hydration of the skin, my skin. One of my giveaways, by the way, I did a newsletter. There's no newsletter out yet, but really the whole point of the newsletter is that once a month I'm gonna give away something that I utilized on my journey. So the first gift, which I'll tell y'all on March 1st who gets that, is a Hume Pat, Hume body scale, the body scale. I'm giving out one of those. It's sitting there on the dining room table. At the end of March, I'm giving out perfume. Is my new favorite perfume that I have been using to make myself smell good. So when I walk in, I just know I smell good. I don't care how I look. I could be ashy and my face could be crusty. I could have bags under my eyes, but I smell good. So I'll be sharing that at the end of March. Formula 150. Yeah, that's it. That's it. In my mind, F-150 just sounds right. And then he keeps telling me, no, that's not right. Sorry, baby. Hey, Teddy. I watched your video today. I watched your video yesterday where you were walking on the treadmill. And then I watched the video today. And you said you do know what vegetables are, because I laughed at that. Yeah, I be driving, y'all. I be driving. That's what I do in my life. I just drive. Um, yeah, in your next video, do a chat where you. Oh, that's a good one. What would I tell myself? Girl, oh, I love that. Hold on, I'm a screenshot, okay? Because that ADHD is real. I will forget that we even had this conversation, just like I'd be forgetting. Y'all see, I have to pull one thing out and be like, I paid attention. Oh, we gonna pray on that, baby. What am I trying to Yeah. We're still not in contact. Oh, let me rephrase. I am not in contact with her. She is not in contact with me, but she is in contact with her sister and my aunt, which I've asked them not to share their conversations with me because I get emotional. Yeah, I get very emotional because I am very, very, very hurt on how you can be with, how can you know somebody for 4 months who hasn't done a background check at all, no background check, and you believe and go with everything that that person says. Mind you, your mama ain't met this person not one day. Well, in theory, I did. The lady was standing maybe 3 feet from me, but we never spoke. I just saw her standing there. And it's amazing how the mind works because I can tell you what that woman looks like from head to toe. Anybody else that day, I cannot tell you. I have no idea what nobody else looks like that day that I was on her campus. But her, again, my little guardian angels were whispering, pay attention, pay attention. And I paid attention. So, yeah, very, very hurt by this situation. But all I can do is make sure that devices are in place for when the bubble bursts. Yeah. And I kid y'all not, I thank so many of y'all for reaching out, letting me know I'm not alone on that one. I started the channel so I wasn't alone on my weight loss journey. And I'm not alone in life. Like this stuff happens. And I literally teach this in my class. I kid you not, I teach it in my class. Her sister had actually been groomed as well by an old foster parent. And so it's not like we haven't discussed it, we haven't talked about it, but it still happens. And it is happening. And it's hard. It's hard. Day to day. That's where I am. I'm day to day. And I have to remind myself to keep pushing, keep pushing. Definitely keep pushing for myself, but also because I do have the other kids in the house. And hopefully time will tell and life will reveal itself. That's what I'm hoping on. So yeah. Yeah, deep breaths. As I talked about relationships, food was my best friend. I ate apples and bananas. No, I didn't. I ate everything but apples and bananas. And that is how I got to the size I was. So anytime life was hard for me, I ate. And now being on the medication, one, with it kind of pausing the appetite, and I'm able to think because I don't have the food noise, I'm in a better place when it comes to food. I promise y'all, without this medication, I would have gained 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks without fail. I had a history of it. That was my history, was you're emotional, you're feeling alone, you are hurt, go to food. Food comforts. She listens and she does not judge. Society might judge, but whatever food I was eating, it did not judge me. Now, I might judge myself after the fact, but food was my friend. And last year, I spent time learning to build a relationship with food. I now have a better sense and control. Kid y'all not, this week when I got frustrated and hurt, I went on a walk. I'm walking, I'm out, I'm taking a walk. I'll be back. And I just went for a walk. I have my walking pad, but I kid y'all not, I'm circling every emotion: love, hate, cry, anger, sadness, greatness. I've done all this. I've done all this. What the hell? What are you doing? So when I'm walking and I'm having to deal with all those emotions, I don't want to be here with my kids. But I didn't lock myself in a room and just start eating. And that was a non-scale victory for me. Yeah, I did not. I wanted to. Well, I really didn't. But once I realized, damn, I'm walking. I'm pissed off and I'm walking. Maybe I need some ice cream. And then I got home and was like, oh, I'm fine. I don't need no ice cream. So it's like, you did it. You did it. So it is it's a non-scale victory for all of us. Okay. You started the conversation. Oh, you see, I'm about to show y'all my belly. I'm not gonna do it. I was about to stand up and be like, yeah. Yes, please let us know, Erica, how that's going. Let us know. And yes, I love my bariatric vitamins. That's that pink and white right there. Every day, every day. I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday of this week. Because she's the one that put me on. She put me on. And so that's the day I do my blood and I also do my measurements. So I don't know what my blood is right now. I mean, I kind of do because all my other doctors keep running it, but I use her. I try to use her blood measurements. Hey, Cookie. And Cookie, I just learned we're in the same state. Well, I guess it was about a month ago I learned that. So I can't wait to hopefully meet you one day. Yes. Greetings from Orlando. Hey, Orlando. I was almost gonna go, y'all don't know this, but I had planned, booked, and purchased flights to go to Miami. And I was gonna be out there for almost a whole week. I was gonna spend several days in Miami and then fly over to Orlando because I thought I was going to Ultra Beauty World. I didn't get a ticket. I did not get a ticket. Even though I had already purchased everything in my mind, it was a set deal. But apparently there was like 10,000 people trying to get 3,000 tickets. And let's just say I was not one. So I did end up canceling that whole trip, which is how the Formula 150 came up. Or I'm sorry, just one. Formula One came up because I had that pot of money set aside, which I had been planning for a year. Thought I was going. And that was going to be some of y'all stuff because there was going to be a whole bunch of products. They were like suitcases and bags and bags and bags of products that in my mind, everybody was about to get something. I was about to be Oprah, Black Allanda Oprah. Everybody get some beauty care. But again, I did not get a ticket. Still a little bitter about that. Thank you. It's I won't tell you how much it is, but I did not spend $20. I gave her a 20, but I got money back. So very proud of my little shirt. That's why I say y'all gonna see it a couple of times. You are going to see it a couple of times. So yes, I have a better relationship with food, and with that, my gut health has improved. I'm still not at a point where I want to get off of my Culturelle because I take a Culturelle pill every single day to help with everything, and then with the amount of water, I pretty much stay steady. But I know my overall gut health has improved, and so I'm very happy about that. I You better get better at trying. Girl, I was practicing. I kid you not, I was practicing. So after my encounter with the guy today, I'm gonna give y'all some insight. After my encounter with the guy today, I did film myself practicing with the mannequins. Hi, are you talking to me? Yes. See, I'm gonna make a whole little short about it. But the lady, she did. She was like, you were not. Your face said it all. I was like, well, I'm trying to get some shoes for my son. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. But I don't know if y'all know this. I say y'all know, but I don't know if y'all know this. New Year's Eve, I was under the table eating my 12 grapes because there's like a superstition about eating 12 grapes under the table, welcoming your new love. That gives you a heads up, welcoming my new love. And so, for all I know, that could have been my new love. And I was over here shutting him down for some Nike shoes. So I gotta do better. You're right. I gotta do better. I gotta work on my flirt. Gotta work on my flirt. Because you just never know. You never know when my Mr. Right's gonna. It's not like I really want a Mr. Right now because I'm focused on me. But I mean, I don't know. I need a good hug from a good guy. I'm gonna say it like that. I need a good hug from a good guy. Not what I'm living with right now. Yeah. We we have run our course. 26 years have run our course. Yeah. The church has prayed over it, and now they're praying for separation. So that's where we stand. All right. But like I said, we still got kids in the house, and he's the morning driver. I'm the afternoon driver. There's a lot of things to try to uncover. A couple of y'all know about the situation, but still some other stuff to uncover in the mix of everything going on with my other child. Yeah. All right. So we're all saying hi. I'm going to come over here. Oh, and also 2025 allowed me to get a better relationship with my friends. Speaking of people who know my business. Yes. So I was able to reach out and share a lot of insight of what was going on in my life and how I felt about things. And y'all have been 100 on it. I have told y'all all kinds of stuff, and y'all have come back to help. Even though I don't even know some of y'all, I say some. I don't know most of y'all, but I feel like I do. Like Grace, I swear I know you. And I don't. We emailed, but I feel like we know each other. Like, that's my girl. That's Grace. Yeah. Like, Anissa, we don't know each other, but I know you're a counselor and you work at a school, and yeah, so we friends. And you're in elementary, yeah, we're friends. Um, but it's moments like that that has inspired me to reconnect with my local friends as well. Now, one of my friends, I still got to get in touch with her, and my cousin, the one who needs to be on the pill. Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna do with all that medicine. Wink, wink. That's my wink. Again, I can't flirt with a wink. I can't do that. But yeah, crunch, crunch. All right, I'm working through this. So, better health with food, better health with my friends, better gut health, um, and basically mental awareness. That is another thing that I have been able to work on this year, is how to get my mind right. And that is beneficial for myself, my kids, my co-parent, um, and everyone who I'm encountering. I kid you not. It is a beautiful thing to watch this weight loss medication play a huge instrumental part in my day-to-day life. And it's just as simple as taking a shot, but it's truly encompassing and revolving my entire life. The last 12 months, I literally lost 6 pounds, but I gained in confidence, mobility, and determination. Man, you would have told me that a year ago, I would have laughed at you. I'm like, whatever. 6 pounds on this medicine, you got to do better. But my body did what it needed to do. And now that I'm hitting my 2 year or finishing my 2 year mark, my body is like, let's get started again. Because as y'all know, I'm back in the 180s. And it's been steady all week. And I'm on my cycle. Yeah. And I'm on my cycle. Yeah. If you could hand me my purse, you'd see all my tampons in it. Because that booger showed up yesterday morning, but yet the scale still said what the scale said. So very excited about that. Okay, so we're all saying, hey. Oh, who's saying see you tomorrow? Oh, I'm being nosy. I'm so nosy. See you tomorrow. Oh, what's going on? Um, and I will say this because this is my little note. See, it's my little note. You repeat what you don't repair. I'll say it again. You repeat what you don't repair. I made a video not too long ago saying goodbye to the old Allanda, and I felt comfortable saying that because the last 12 months, I have done so much adjustment and repair that I can't foresee myself gaining that weight back. Like I said, with everything going on, I could have locked myself in a room and ate my feelings until my heart felt better, but I didn't. I chose a different mindset and I walked. I walked until my heart felt content, and then I took my little behind back home and I went back into being mama. So I say last year allowed me to repair what I needed to repair, not even knowing that I needed to repair it. I thought my food was fine. Matter of fact, when some of y'all would be like, watch what you're eating, I'd be like, watch what you're saying. But I know you were coming from a place of love. I just wasn't ready yet. Now I'm like, yeah, girl, watch what you eating. But you don't need that. Even down to my protein bars, I probably eat 2 protein bars a month, or not a month, a week now. 2 proteins a week. Is that about right? Yeah. He listening. He act like he ain't listening. He listening. He's doing his homework. By the way, I was supposed to be at a hotel tonight because where he has to go tomorrow morning is far. So we were going to stay at a hotel and I was going to do the live there. But he has a lot of homework. So we are back home and I get to wake up again at 5 a.m. and drive again. Yes, it's fine. Aw, okay. We're chit-chatting, we're chit-chatting. College campuses are notorious. They are. And this woman, that's fine. I'm gonna let her be because what she don't know is who I am. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. But just like everybody keeps telling me, you keep it cool, Allanda. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. I'm keeping it cool. But I don't sit still. I don't sit still. So good luck to her after she hits my vengeance. Yeah, I'm just gonna pray for my baby's mental sanity. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I do not like this situation whatsoever. But you play with my family, I got you. You have no idea. Yeah. Thank you. Please, 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 please keep us in our prayers. I can't go to jail because I got other kids in the house, but I can make life very uncomfortable. And that is what the plan is, to make life very uncomfortable. Oh, emotional eating today. Oh, honey, I hear you. Let me tell you what I told my other friend. Drink some water. Drink some water. Even if you got to add some flavoring in your water. Drink some flavored water. I get flavored water from, well, anywhere really. HEB, Kroger's, Family Dollar. There's little packets and you pour it in. We keep a whole bunch of them now because from time to time, I'll want something other than water. And co-parent loves to keep sodas in the house because I swear he's trying to sabotage me. But whatever, dude, I don't want it. So I go to the flavored waters. So instead of choosing the unhealthy, I go with the backup method. So just your water may not be your thing. I hear you. Again, I hear you, all within everybody's time. But emotional eating is what got me to the body I was. And so I don't wish that on anybody. I don't. I know what it's like. Trust me. I hear you. I hear you, hear you, hear you. Yeah. My son actually asked me yesterday, and he's sitting here so he can attest if I'm lying, which I don't try to lie because it's hard to remember a lie. But it was yesterday, right, when you asked me about the granola bar? Yeah. He said, Mom, do you always keep it? Because lately when he's in the car with me and he wants something to nibble on, I'll be like, oh, I have a granola bar. I have a granola bar. I have a granola bar. And he's like, do you always keep granola bars in your purse? And that is actually a new habit for me. I keep a granola bar in because I don't know if I finished all my lunch. I don't know if um, I don't know how my body's going to feel. You know, being on the medicine, I may have had lunch. I may have had breakfast. I always have breakfast, eat my breakfast. But then I may have just nibbled on my lunch. And so 4 hours later, I know I need to eat something. I don't want to go to Chick-fil-A. I don't want to go to McDonald's. I don't want to stop and get a candy bar, which is what I would have done before. So I eat my little granola bar, and it's like that big. It's like a mini. So stop. It's so small, but it's something more on the better side than the not so good side. Because the not so good side would have been a candy bar, and I would have ate that. And candy bars nowadays are like 2 for $5. So I would have bought two and ate both of them. Yep. Did I experience hair loss? Yes, 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 yes. My son was the one that pointed it out. It has now filled in. It was basically right in this area where I was having the hair loss. But I'm on, and that was one of the things that helped me to realize I needed to increase my calories because I wasn't eating enough. So my body wasn't getting enough protein. Even though I ran around talking about, I'm eating all the protein, all the protein. My body was saying, you're not eating enough. You're not eating enough. My nails were super, super brittle. And I was losing hair. And so, yeah, I did have that. I do take my bariatric multivitamin, which is a great help, but I also had to increase my intake of calories. Yeah. And once I did that, the weight started coming back off and my hair started growing back in. So, yeah, I did experience hair loss. I told you, I experienced a whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch. Okay, that was for Lulu. Um, yeah, food won't judge, but it'll definitely take you out. It sure will. And trust me, that is not the kind of date I want. I don't I don't want food taking me out. I want to live. I want to be here for a nice little while. In May, it'll be a year 65. Okay, congratulations, Lulu. Okay, Lulu bug. Oh, that's so sweet. I like that. Lulu bug. Oh man, proud of you. Yep. That is a great accomplishment. I kid you not. Every pound, and well, I say every ounce is a good ounce. And so 65 pounds, yeah, that's good. That is good stuff. Yay. Oh, it's helped you with the emotional eating. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We love it. But yeah, so like I said, I do enjoy being on this medication because it's allowing me to reset and repair what was broken. Oh, grandbaby's birthday. Oh, I got you. So cake and ice cream and all the goodies. I got you. Oh, from SC. That's where my baby is. He in SC. He has gas now. Who didn't know this? Oh, okay. Okay, y'all talking. I'm reading. I'm so sorry. Maybe an hour south of you. Yes, I've heard. We gonna figure it out because I was supposed to make a whole Google thing for activities. I talked to Harderine about it, and then life happened. Life started life, and it's still on my forefront. I just haven't done anything about it yet. Thank you. Ah, you got your cavitation. Ooh, I'm so excited about it. I'm loving the results. Tomorrow's my cavitation day, so I usually do my I do this. That's because I don't always remember that it's called cavitation. I go do this. Basically, magic wand, make it go away. I do that on my Sundays. So that's my Sunday ritual. In January 2026, food notes go away. Work from home. I hear you. I hear grazing is a real thing. Love you too, Dana. Yes. Yes. Oh, I cannot work from home. I envy y'all. I want to work from home. I want to. I do. I just can't. I can't. Oh, got a eating today. I got you. Ooh, purple. Thank you, Dr. Payne. Thank you. Aw, girl, I was so close. I was coming to Miami, had my flight and everything, hotel. I was gonna be at the convention center. It was all set. I did not get a ticket. I had computers up and everything. Everything. Ooh, it was a whole ordeal. Yeah, my student teacher had to take a day. Girl, you got this. I got this. And I sat there from 9 a.m. to 3 o'clock. And eventually I said, okay, I'm not getting a ticket. Plus, it already said tickets are sold out. But I was hopeful, I was praying. Y'all see it? Look, it's doing good. I actually showed this to my students the other day. Uh, can you see it? Can you see it? It's right there. It's right there. And my little, it's I tell y'all, body recomposition. It is a thing. I just now have to decide, do I want a body recomp or do I want to lose weight? But again, my body, she making her own choice. She like, girl, just sit down, just practice the things we've been working on and let me come back in. Again, we tap back in. We tap in. I think that's a song. Tap, tap. It's a song. Oh, I love how y'all educate me. I kid y'all not. Y'all have been a saving grace for me. Thank you. Thank you. Now I got a good 5 minutes. I'm going to see. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Okay. We got 5 minutes. Let me make this work. I don't know what to do. Huh? Go overtime. Okay, my baby gave me permission to go overtime. I'm gonna go overtime. I try to be careful of everybody's time, including his, because he's got to do his work. No, Lulu, you are not alone, girl. You are not. We are all here. Love it. Yes, because our family, we got a lot going on. How did I deal with constipation? I drank water, a lot of water. And I also took milk of magnesia once, big bottle of it though. Like we have a big bottle of it, but I took milk of magnesia. I learned that lesson because when you start adding in the water, stuff just go. You hear me? Okay, I'll say it again. I drank my water because I was like, ooh, I'm dehydrated on my water. I need to drink my water. I'm gonna drink this milk of magnesia because that's gonna help everything move. And everything moved and went. And I learned that lesson. We don't like when that happens. We don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that. So I stay on my Culturelle and I drink my water. And there was Docalax. I took Docalax a couple of times. When my doctors put me on my new diuretic, that's what just sucked out every bit of liquid out of my body. So I ended up getting Docalax. And that helped me with the constipation. But I promise you, just drink your water, drink your water. Even when, like I tell my son, when you think you've had enough water, drink more. And if you feel like you can't drink more, add some flavor. Add some flavor and just go from there. It really did. We were friends in another life. I believe it. I do. I believe it. I do. We are friends. Yeah, I'm so behind on this chat. Okay, I'm just gonna start clicking. I'm gonna click. I'm gonna click. I'm gonna click. Um, yes. So I don't want to miss any comments. And like I said, on my videos, I'm running a little bit behind on responding because I can't use my phone as my trusted source of responding to videos anymore because I write out these videos, press the button, and then I come back and they're not there. The response I just wrote and took 3 minutes to edit and reread, they're gone. I can't trust my phone. I think life is trying to tell me to get a new phone. Or maybe it's because I record my videos on my phone and my phone is like my body. Girl, it's time to tap out. It's time to tap out. Give us a break. Yeah, next time we'll be at the hotel. Next time. I was actually kind of looking forward to it and everything. Yeah, but no, my son's teacher was like, he's running behind. He's got more work to do. So that meant we got to come back home so he can do his work. You have flavor packets all over the place. I actually even tried the horchata flavor packet once because you suggested it. You were open. It's the one with the little skull. You had opened it and was pouring it in. I was like, I want that. I want the horchata. And so I did. I got it. I drank a lot of it. I kept it at work though. I kept that one at work. Yeah, keep the granola bar in your purse because I mean, I say protein bar, but I slowed down on my protein bars because again, I am working on what I eat. Like my big meal is my breakfast, and then I'm still on the salads. Um, and to be honest, right now, even though there's only 4 of us in the house, I'm literally cooking dinner for myself. Like they don't be eating dinner for whatever reason. They be eating other places. Um, my daughter, she has a lot of stuff at her school, and her school provides, I don't know, what you would call it. Whenever they have an event, they always have catering. It could be parent meeting to discuss the fine arts. There's food. So whenever they're there, they're always eating. So I make all this food for me to eat for lunch, and then I come home and eat it again. It's do I have a goal weight? I do. 150 is my goal weight. And I use 150 because that's what I was pre-pregnancy, and that's what I was on, where I was, and I didn't have any medications. So no blood pressure pills. My iron was fine. It was a little low, but not like it was, which was like 5.9, 6.1. Yeah. I do have thalassemia. So naturally, I have an iron issue, but it was still manageable at 150. So that's my goal weight. Now, once I get there, it'll be interesting to see if that's where I want to stay or if I want to continue to go down. I might want to lose more weight, just depending how I feel. How I feel. Yeah. I don't want to get too thin. I like having muscle. And for me, and my doctor and I are going to revisit this when we see each other on Tuesday. But she keeps saying 135, 135. I'm like, woman, 135, I have now torn into my muscle. Like, if this is how much I have in muscle, 135 only leaves like 20 pounds of fat. That don't even make sense. I'm not doing that. So 150 is my number. Because that's where I was without any kind of medication. I could lose medication at 165, but I can tell you now, because I've already said 150, that's where I want to go. That is my end all be all. We'll be celebrating 6 years on a GLP-1. Still trying to get to 150, but I will still be trying to get there. That's real Allanda. We would definitely be still trucking along. Hey, and just a heads up, I'm gonna start doing or posting my link tree in the bio, just so y'all know this. My link tree is gonna have pretty much all of my links in it. So it'll have the newsletter link, anybody who's interested in mochi, anybody who's interested in the cavitation, my Amazon, it'll have all that in Linktree. I'm trying to bring it all together, trying to be more organizing. Do I have any supplements for building muscle? I don't. I just take my multivitamin. That's pretty much that, and keep up with my protein. I live my life on my protein and my fiber. And y'all know that other day, a couple of weeks ago, I messed up on my fiber. I took way too much in the bathroom, and I were friends. We were friends. That bathroom was holding me hostage. I was not trying to be there. And it was like, girl, come back. Come back. So, but I don't take any supplements for building muscle. Yeah. I don't even know what that would look like. Hey, Dario. Hey. Oh, I like the picture. I swear everybody's updating. I need to get updated. What about all the bloating? So I go see this is my week to go see my allergist. And then next week I have a virtual with an endocrinologist. Yes. And then after he and I have our virtual, then I can go into my first appointment with him. So I will find out what's going on with that, because right now nobody has any answer. Other than eating cottage cheese and cheese on my eggs in the morning, I don't really eat dairy like I used to. And I think that's helped. I don't know. But all my markers for dairy keep coming back fine. So we don't know. I'm just different, as they keep saying. You're an anomaly. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Oh, Yeah, that explosion, no, that was no joke. I did not like that. That was not cool. Yeah. Pepto, not Pepto-Bismol. What is it? Milk of magnesia. It's still in there. It's in there. I'm afraid to give it to anybody. Oh, California. Okay, so we had talked about going to Legoland in San Diego, but I can't guarantee it's going to be this year, even though it's supposed to be this summer. But now we have a trip to South Carolina. I don't know. We got to figure out some stuff. We're not opposed to still going to Legoland because that's a tradition for us. I always take my kids to Legoland. I don't know what part of California. Steph, can you let us know what part of California? Because I'm over talking about where do you go? You could be up in San Francisco. I don't know. California's huge. It's massive. Thank you. Please, yes, keep us in our prayers. In our prayers, in your prayers. Please keep us in your prayers. Yeah, I'm ready. Well, I'm not really ready. I say I'm ready because I'm trying to mentally get there. So I don't do what I did today when that guy was trying to talk to me and I was like, what? Huh? What? Because that's what I was doing. Like, in my mind, I'm like, do I know you? Do we know each other? And then I looked at his hand. I was like, oh, he's single. Oh, he's trying to flirt. Now I looked at my watch. Kid you not, as he's like rumbling, I was like, because in my mind, I'm like, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Boy, I ain't time for this. Yeah. I have no gum in my mouth. I had already, like I said, my eyes were doing some weird stuff. It was a lot. It was a lot. Thank you, Grace. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like. I'm hurry and get through these. Get y'all saying hey to everybody. Not 6 years. Girl, it might be 6 years trying to get to this goal. We'll see. Hopefully it won't be. Yeah, hopefully it won't be, but let's just say I'm gonna keep trucking. I'm gonna keep trucking, which is so much better than what I did on my first GLP-1 weight loss. Hi, baby. Hello. You want to say hi? You say hi to everybody? Can you say hi? He said, how you gonna be on a live and not say hi? I gotta say hi. He had to let himself be known. Teddy D is I know what you deal with. I know. But yeah, hopefully, my body and I will continue to tap in and align with one another and we'll be a match made in heaven. That's what we're hoping. Oh, you are in Southern California. It never rains in Southern California. I like to think I can sing. I really can't. I promise you I can't. Sing great in the shower, not in real life. Meeting Rancho Cucamonga. All right. Well, y'all, it is now 7:08, and I do not want to hold anybody captive, and I'm almost to the end. Plenty of wonderful restaurants and beaches near Legoland. Girl, like I said, it's already in the works. We just have to make sure it all pans out. Because life is lifing right now. Yeah, that Tony. And that has been my vice. I mentioned it on another video, but music has been my go-to. When I'm on my walk, I'm getting it in, and I might get that little tear roll down. I wipe, I'm back to walking, and I'm not even looking at my steps. Like, I kid you not, I'm not even looking to see did I do my steps. I'm just walking for the mental mental, say it word, clarity. Thank you, love. I'm walking for the mental clarity so I can continue to function for the day. And that is a huge non-skill victory for me. Because like I said in this live, Allanda180. I would have locked myself in a room with my blue blanket and I would have ate my feelings until I felt better. And that would have caused me to truly be on this weight loss journey for 6 more years. Be on here for a long time. So I do thank you all for coming to celebrate the completion of year 2 of my GLP-1 weight loss journey. We start year 3 tomorrow, y'all. Oh, 70 pounds year 1, 6 pounds year 2. but many, many inches lost in the game of it, the thick of it. And I thank you all for showing up for me and being there with me and sharing your journeys as well with all of us. All right, we'll repeat what we do when we start weight loss again. Oh, yes, we got this. We got this, y'all. So I love you all. Make sure you hit the like. Like I said, I appreciate it. And y'all have a wonderful Super Bowl. Super Bowl. I don't know who's playing. Whoever my son just said. Patriots. Who is that? Who? Patriots. Patriots and Seahawks. I don't know. I love y'all too. And again, I thank y'all. Much love, much love. I get to go get a shower and put on some lotion. Because I can reach now, y'all. I can reach for lotion. All right. I'm going to stop rambling. Love you. Keep us in your thoughts and prayers. And yes, Ashley, y'all have a good night.